Hey guys, today is a big day. I have an announcement. Obviously, according to the title, you guys know I am currently pregnant and I'm about on my week 6. By the way, my tongue is like blue because as you guys know, week 6 is when nausea starts to come on, and I have been chewing Jolly Ranchers. You know, for a long time, I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video, but I decided to make it because I feel like why not? You know, it is something that I'm very happy about. I'm very happy to, finally having a baby, starting a family, and there's nothing wrong with like sharing like your thoughts, your feelings, just with everyone else who's going through the same thing, because I myself, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, like other girls who are in week 6 and the things that they're doing to help their pregnancy and, just like things that they're eating. The internet is so big nowadays that you can find so much information. You don't have to be alone anymore. You don't have to feel like you're alone going through a pregnancy, and you don't have to feel scared. So yeah, that's why I'm here to like kind of share with you guys what's worked for me. Obviously, you guys all know that being pregnant is just like a scary thing in general, because you're having something inside of your bodies and it's driving you crazy. Having a baby inside of you that you don't know yet, that you've never met yet, it's kind of hard to feel like, it's hard to feel connected with the baby just yet. At this point, I almost feel like I'm housing an alien inside of me, and I'm going to give birth to this alien being in like a few months. Like literally that's how I feel. Now a lot of other girls, they may feel different, their motherhood might just come on like immediately. For me, I just feel like I'm really sick. I feel nauseous. I don't really feel good. And I can't really say like I love the process, because I don't. And I think a lot of people don't like their first trimester, because first trimester is when you really like just feel ill about yourself and you're just not sure about a lot of things. So let's talk about when you start to feel sick, because in general, I've been doing a lot of research and just reading on everyone's like reviews and just everything. Like I've just been reading. Like I've been a big reading freak. So week 6 is when the nausea starts to come on, and some people have it like a little bit later. Some people have it like, some people don't have it at all. You are so lucky. Like seriously, you're so lucky. The ones that have nausea like me, I think that my life is over basically. But there are a few things that, make you feel a little bit more comfortable, I guess. When I feel more nauseous is when towards the end of the night, when I'm pretty much ready, done for the day, that's when I feel the most nauseous. And I think it's because I've eaten a lot of food throughout the day. And by the end of the day, it's just like my stomach and my insides just had enough. Even though it's called morning sickness, but I feel like I feel my best in the mornings because I haven't had like too much food in my stomach yet. So it's okay. I'm holding up a Jolly Ranchers because this will be kind of like these Preggy Pops that they sell on Amazon for a lot of money. They're pretty much the same thing. So this is so much cheaper. I got this from Dollar Tree, and literally I feel like this could last me like 3 or 4 days, and it's only for $1. So definitely if you're on a budget and you want to know like what works, Jolly Ranchers, like having in your mouth definitely works. I mean, you don't have to chew on it like 24/7. If it's not that bad, like if you don't feel like you're feeling really nauseous, you don't have to chew on these. But today I think I had maybe like 2 so far, and we're already like in the afternoon. Obviously Jolly Ranchers isn't the only thing you need. There are other things like, blow pops, whatever candy that has like a more strong, soury, fruity taste is probably what's gonna work for you. So I also picked up these blow pops. I haven't had them yet, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty much like Jolly Ranchers, and the longer they last, the better it is, so you don't have to keep like popping candy in your mouth, because really you probably don't want to do that. And as I'm doing like my research and reading, a lot of people have been saying ginger chews is really good. So this candy sells for a lot on Amazon. I will link it down below. I'll link, I first heard about it on Amazon, but I just felt like they were a little bit expensive. I think I found these actually at my Chinese grocery store. So if you have a Chinese grocery store and they carry a lot of things, you might be able to find this in the Chinese grocery store. And I think that's where the Amazon sellers found their ginger chew, but they're just like upping the price on Amazon. So if you have a Chinese grocery store, you might be able to get these for cheaper than what they sell on Amazon, but I'm gonna link it anyway on Amazon in case you guys don't have a Chinese grocery store or your Chinese grocery store doesn't carry these. This one is ginger chew and mandarin orange, and this one is ginger chew and lychee. I feel like I like the ginger chew and mandarin better. You may find yourself that you like oranges, like things that are citrus, things that are soury, things that are sweet, or the combination of citrus and sweet, which is like kind of like Jolly Ranchers. So you may find yourself really liking stuff like that. I mean, for me, I just crave fruits. I crave peaches. I love the smell of real peaches, not like the artificial like peach spray. Nothing artificial is good, like at all. And nothing fried is good because fried food smells like throw up. Like it literally smells like throw up. It's funny because me and my boyfriend watched a movie yesterday and he opened up a chicken tenders and fries. And normally I love fries, I love ketchup, but it literally smelled like vomit. And any fried food, like just driving by Wendy's or McDonald's, it smells like vomit to me. And also another thing that doesn't smell good is like chemicals. So like if I remember like going to Publix and I passed by a chemical aisle where like they have all the cleaning supplies, you know, like where they sell all the cleaning stuff, and I literally wanted to throw up. So things like that, just like, ugh. My boyfriend did laundry the other day too, and I wanted to vomit so bad because the smell of Tide, the smell of detergent, the smell of like dirty clothes getting cleaned with Tide, oh my God, like it's the worst combination ever. Okay, so like I know my face look kind of greasy right now, but that's just because I put on like oil before I put on my foundation. But most people feel hot when they're pregnant. I actually feel the opposite. I feel cold, and I feel cold is kind of like when you have your period, you feel a little bit cold or chilled than usual. So I've been feeling cold, and yesterday I had a little bit of spotting. You know, like those like panty liners, like when you use at the end of your period that, you know, you're not like really heavy, you're just like really light, but you still need like something. So I used one of those, and I felt like it filled the panty liner with, you know, period, right out TMI. But I was really scared, and yesterday I saw that. I was like, am I still pregnant? Am I having a miscarriage? And also my nausea kind of went away around that time, so I felt like maybe I'm not pregnant anymore. But this morning, I feel the nausea. I feel like it when you have a miscarriage, like all your symptoms will kind of like go away. But no, this morning it got stronger and I stopped like spotting as well. So I'm pretty sure I'm still pregnant. I took a pregnancy test, it still shows up. But again, like when you're losing your baby and it goes down slowly, because you'll still see like a faint line on your cassette, because I work in like, you know, the medical field, like that's how I know that you'll still see like a faint line, but it doesn't mean like you're having the baby. It doesn't mean the baby is there. It just means it's like slowly coming down, like your HCG levels are slowly coming down. So anyways, I kind of had a scare yesterday, and today my stomach feels a little sort of crampy still, but they say it's because the embryos is doing its implantation process, so that's why you feel a little, you know, uncomfortable down there, because that almost feels like cramping. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I mean, I did my worrying yesterday, so I'm not gonna worry about it today, and just keep it moving, because you definitely don't want to be stressed out. Because I feel like the first trimester, women are so stressed out because you're worried about if the baby is okay, you're worried about like what you're eating is good for yourself and the baby, and just like a whole bunch of things. Is just so stressful. Like every day I just feel stressed out already. My hormone levels are way up there, and I don't really have time to worry about all the things that may or may not happen. So I'm just gonna continue sharing like what else I ate this morning. So this morning I woke up, I felt really sick, and I remember reading online that you should eat food in the morning because otherwise you're gonna feel really sick. Like right now, I feel really sick talking to you guys in the camera. My stomach is like turning inside out right now. Anyway, so I bought these crackers again, Dollar Tree. You don't gotta spend a lot of money because more than likely the food that you might like today, you're not gonna like tomorrow. Like I've seen other people also talked about that they got groceries like in the morning, then when they got home, they didn't even wanna eat the stuff anymore. And I feel like I had the same experience yesterday. Like I went to the Chinese store, I got some things to eat, and by the time I got home, I tasted one bite. I was like, this is not gonna work, so I threw it out. So that's why I said don't spend a lot of money at the grocery store. Just buy small portion of things. Like if you like certain snack, just buy like a little piece. And because more than likely, you may not start liking it later on in your pregnancy, or you may just not even like it until you try it. You know, like how sometimes like you look at something, you're like, I think I could eat that when I feel nauseous. But then when you eat it, you're like, no, I'm not gonna eat that ever again. So this is kind of like that same situation. You're pregnant, you think you can eat something, but then when you get close to it and put it in your mouth, it's a total different experience. I'm actually kind of feeling a little dizzy right now. Like, I don't know, I just feel, maybe my heart is racing or something because I feel a little hot and bothered. I feel a little hot and bothered. Well, it is hot in here because I'm filming. And maybe I'm talking too much and using a lot of energy because right now I literally just feel like sick. All right, so, but I'm gonna try to finish the video. So here are the crackers. I put raspberry jelly or any type of jelly that you like. I would probably prefer like things like berries, grapes, like is what I like. There are people that say they can still eat carrots. I can't even stand the thought of eating carrots right now. I can't stand the thought of eating vegetables right now, even though vegetables are really good for you. It's just the smell, you know. I used to like onions in my eggs. I threw out all the onions before I knew that I was gonna be sick because I had a feeling that everyone says week 6 you're gonna be nauseous. So the week before when I was okay, I ate hamburgers, I ate fries, I ate whatever my heart desired, Chinese food, because I knew this week I was not going to be able to eat them. And a lot of people also say they lose weight. So more than likely you'll probably end up losing like 5 to 15 pounds, depending on like how sick you are and where you started off. So I'm estimating I'll probably lose at least between 5 to 10 pounds during my first trimester, just because the way I'm eating now, I feel like I'm not really eating. And when I do eat, it's like very, very small. Like I wouldn't even say I eat 1,200 calories in a day at this point because just how sick I feel. So I eat this with like raspberry jelly jam. This morning, I tried to make toast. Like this is why you don't buy groceries ahead of time, like too much of it, because yesterday, I was eating toast and jelly and I was totally okay with that. And this morning, I put the toast in a toaster. Within like 2 seconds, I smelled the burnt toast. I had to throw it out because it was just awful smell. Like I was fine yesterday eating it, and then this morning I was just like totally turned off by it. So I decided to put the jelly on these plain crackers. I may switch to like the saltine brand because I feel like this one maybe has a little bit more butter to it. And you know, I don't know, butter's not really, it doesn't smell that good. And when I went to see a movie, I ate sunflower chips. So sunflower seeds, I got these from the Chinese grocery store. They have like this defined taste to it. So they're not like exactly plain, and they're not like the ranch or hot wings flavor that you find at Publix. I can't believe I didn't mention this t-shirt. This is my dad's t-shirt. It's basically like a pig. So I'm just wearing it because like when I was over at my parents' house, like I just wanted to throw on something. So I throw on this because I kind of feel like a pig sometimes. Like I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not in my own body. I feel like I'm not myself. Even though I'm not gaining weight right this second, I feel like I'm actually losing weight, but I just still feel like a lazy pig every day. I feel like every day I wake up and I'm just like, I just want to continue sleeping like what pigs do, you know, basically. So anyways, that's why I'm wearing this shirt today. Oh yeah, so makeup, like I find it hard to put on makeup nowadays because, you know, the foundation, I have the type of foundation that has scent. I feel like every foundation have a little bit scent. you may not smell it when you're not pregnant, but when you're pregnant, you start to smell things like foundation, even your eyeliner, your mascara, like everything is like tenfold. You know, things that didn't bother you before, now it bothers you. Like the other day, this girl walked out of her building and I was like in the parking lot and I could smell her. She was like at least 10 feet away from me and I could smell her perfume. It was just so strong. She hasn't even come towards me yet. And when she came towards me, I felt like I wanted to vomit, like literally vomit. Like, so things like that. I mean, I feel like people might find you annoying, you know, when you're in your first trimester because they're eating food next to you and you're giving them this look like, please go away. Like, please don't eat that next to me because that just smells so bad. Like, to them, it smells like heaven. To you, it smells like throw up. Basically, it's throw up. If you guys have never been pregnant, when you are pregnant, believe me, the things that you smell is going to be like, this smells like throw up. It does not smell good. So yeah, that's like pretty much like, you know, things. I'm sure I'm like annoying a lot of people around me. I'm sure like, you know, I'm annoying my boyfriend especially because he, you know, every time he eats something, I just give him this like, I just go like this and give him this like, this death stare, like, please stop, like, please take that away from me. I have to sleep with the windows open and I have to sleep with like a fan hitting me. I feel like I feel better that way because this is what I noticed. Like when there's less triggering smells around you, you're gonna feel less nauseous. So if you're already in that nauseous state, there may be some things around you that's just triggering you. Like little things. I'm talking about maybe there's one dish that was not washed in the sink. Maybe there's a banana peel in the garbage can. Like anything, like just get rid of it. Get rid of anything that triggers you because you probably might not even notice that it triggers you, but it does. So I try to sit by the window with a fan in front of me and chew on my Jolly Ranchers or my Ginger Chews or whatever and just calm down, you know, because otherwise I'm gonna feel still sick. And also walking around makes me sick now. It never used to make me sick before. Like I could just do walks. Like walking is my favorite thing. Like I love to walk. But now I walk like literally up and down the parking lot and I already feel nauseous and sick. I think just the movement, like when you move your body, I don't know, like, you know, move your stomach juices. I don't know what it is. But just moving around, maybe it's motion sickness. Obviously, it sounds funny because, like, how could you get motion sickness when you're just walking straight? You know, like, it's not like you're playing video games or you're in a roller coaster, like, or you're playing Oculus. It's like, literally, I'm just walking straight. How could I be motion sickness? But I am, you know, so things like that are, like, more sensitive nowadays than before. What else? Overall, I feel like your stomach just doesn't feel good. It feels like you ate something bad and you're nauseous because you ate something bad and people are constantly eating stuff that you don't like around you. So you're just in a bubble. Like everyone else is living their happy lives and you're inside this bubble miserable. Like you feel like you don't even, I don't know, you're just like in a different dimension or something. Like everyone else is having their great life and you're just in this like dark dimension by yourself or in this like bubble as I call it. And it's kind of a miserable feeling. And okay, so I'm not feeling too good and I feel like I'm really shiny. I use like this setting powder. Like I can't even hold this stuff still. Like I was at work the other day and like, you know, cause I work in a medical field, so we have to like hold, you know, things that are like medical things, whatever. And my hands was like shaky. I couldn't even do like the procedures and stuff like that. So anyway, I was getting a little shiny. I felt like it was just like weird. I started to look weird. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not feeling too hot right now, and I think I'm gonna end this video, but I pretty much talked about everything. Stay away from triggering foods, find yourself fruity stuff to eat, get rid of like anything that makes you sick. Try to eat in the mornings when you get up, even though I'm not as nauseous in the mornings as I am right now, but I feel like food makes you a little bit better. And also don't drink a lot of water. I know everyone out there tells you drink tons of water, you'll feel much better. Hell no, you don't feel much better when you drink water. You feel way worse. You feel like more nauseous, more throat uppy. Like, just drink enough to keep you alive, and try not to drink a lot of water while you're eating. So maybe I would say drink water when you're not feeling so sick. If you're feeling absolutely nauseous, do not drink water. If you even feel a little bit that, don't drink water. So definitely, listen to what makes you feel good. Like, water might make other people feel really great, but it may not make you feel good. So do whatever makes you feel good. And definitely try to stay hydrated, but don't drink it at times where you know you're just going to throw it up anyway. So think about it. If you drink a lot of water, you throw it up, you still threw up the water. You know what I mean? So just drink it at times where you feel like you can handle it. So when I eat my meals, I used to drink a lot of water with my meals. Now I don't. I'll drink it when I feel like I could handle it. And same thing with exercise and moving around. Some people can dance, move around, do a lot of things. Other people can't. So just do whatever makes you feel comfortable, I guess. I think that's pretty much it. I cover everything. Oh yeah, and I signed up this pregnancy prediction. It's saying that I'm going to be delivering in January 14th through 19th around that time. So it will send me weekly little articles of how my baby's doing, what it looks like now, does it have ears and spinal cords and all this stuff, and it sends you a little baby picture. So I mean, those are really cool things you can sign up for online or on an app, whatever, just to keep you updated, what week 6 baby look like versus week 7 baby, week 8, all that fun stuff. I'm probably going to schedule a ultrasound soon, but not right now, because I feel like a lot of people say when you go there, the doctors are kind of why are you here? Because you're supposed to be here week 9, can't see anything, so come back in week 9. They're not super hyped to see you or something. So I figure I'll just come week 9 or week 8, where they could actually see something, and it makes me feel like I have a purpose there, instead of them feeling like I shouldn't even be there at all because I'm not far along enough. I don't know. It's so weird. I work in a medical field, and a lot of things just don't make sense to me either sometimes, but it is what it is. So I'll just go in later, because I don't want them to look at me why the hell are you here right now? Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I have no idea what my baby's gonna look like. Hopefully cute, hopefully, just wonderful. Hopefully I'll be a good mom, but there's definitely a lot of fears that I have inside of me. And if you guys have friends, definitely talk to your friends. Family, talk to your family. I know it's kind of hard to go through it alone sometimes, and I feel like being pregnant, you're pretty much alone. You're the only one in the room experiencing these symptoms, and it's kind of hard to deal with, So find someone that you could talk to, or even I don't know, communicate with online, because there's a lot of people on the internet posting things about their pregnancy. So comment down below if you've ever been pregnant, or you are pregnant, or how you're feeling now, what's worked for you for morning sickness, what's week 6 like, what you didn't know that now you know after you've been pregnant, things like that. So I might make some more videos in the following weeks, just kind of give you guys some updates and tell you how I'm doing, and also how my spotting and everything is going. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with the baby, and I'll just keep you guys updated. So if you want to follow me, you guys can subscribe. I will also make other videos on this channel, of course, so it's not always just going to be about baby, even though it's kind of fun to talk about baby stuff right now, but I'm not going to just talk about baby on this channel. So yeah, pretty much it. Don't be scared, stay positive, and remember, there's always somebody out there going through the same thing as you are. So keep your head up. All right, bye.